for the last 5 years, I have dedicated myself to reach out, help truck drivers, and just do what's right. And if anything I've ever learned from that, stand up and fight for others and fight for those who don't understand what they're fighting for. Because when you learn to intervene and help others, all that's gonna come back to you. I want to share a story with you, something that I've been talking about here the last couple months, and that's my semi truck. It's not here right now. It's at the shop. It's at Affordable Truck and Trailer Service Repair, and actually Affordable Truck and Trailer Service is the name of the company. And the gentleman who owns the shop, his name is Andrew. And when it comes to finding people with good morals, integrity, honest, this guy just takes the cake. And he's been working on my truck, and he called me up last night and told me that two of my batteries are bad in the truck, and these are new batteries. I bought them back in January, and he told me come take them, warranty them out, and get them two new ones. So when I took it back to the manufacturer where I bought the batteries, of course they had something to say about it, and they said no, the batteries weren't bad. And here I am, in the middle of a conflict between two professionals, a professional mechanic telling me that something's bad, and a professional battery salesman telling me they're not bad. So what do you do? So this battery place, they refused to warranty the batteries, and he gave me a deal to where I could trade these batteries in, or just it sounded kind of crazy, but it was better than buying two new batteries. So I brought the batteries back to the shop, and I was telling Andrew what was going on, and I said the deal that he gave me, I was going to do it. And this guy goes, no, you're not. You're not going to do that deal because there's nothing. You have two batteries that are bad. They need to be warranted out, and you're going to get them warranted out. Like he was my big brother. And this guy's younger than me, but he really stood there to the point where he got on the phone and start telling this guy, hey, these batteries are no good, blah, blah, blah. And he sent me back up there to the same place with these two old batteries. He gave me a tester from his shop. He gave me printouts. He gave me everything that I needed to show this guy that these batteries are bad. So I went up there, and I know what to expect. And sure enough, when I went in there with all this evidence and stuff, the guy, he wasn't happy about it, but he wanted to do the two batteries. And it doesn't even stop there, This guy is really good mechanic. This is the same guy who told me that I didn't need a clutch in my truck, that I thought I needed a new clutch. You only need to be adjusted. He did that for me. And my truck, now, when you release the brakes in my truck, when you push them in, if you push them in prematurely, the air is going to leak out the back of my chambers. You have to let it build up to a certain amount of air pressure before it to hold. And, he didn't know this. And I'm just, sitting here not thinking about it. He calls me up and tells me I have a bad chamber and it needs to be changed. So, believing in this guy, telling me whatever it is, go ahead and do it. Calls me back about 15, 20 minutes later and goes, hey, man, for the life of me, I can't get that chamber to leak, and we're not going to change it. And it's just stuff like that, man. Just things that when you stand up and do right, it's going to come back to you. And this is something that could have cost me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars with my truck, and it's not, because this guy has good integrity, good leadership, and through the grace of God, somehow I got hooked up with this guy. And the only thing I can think about it is, just by doing good, this is good karma coming back to me, good vibes, good energy, helping people, and I try to help as many truck drivers as I possibly can. I talk to them a lot. I'm on the phone. I see people through things because that's the right thing to do. You're intervening, you're making a difference. Just like that guy's making a difference for me. And I tell you, if you really need a good mechanic, if you're here in Gainesville, Florida, now you have to be in the Gainesville area because this guy is so good. It takes a minute to get your truck worked on, but if you want something done really right for an affordable price, this guy will do it for you. And he's not going to steer you around the block, just like a lot of guys do. Now, I wanted to share that, it's just, there's so much negative energy out there. When people do wrong, they want to tell people, hey, stay away from this. But when you see good people, you have that good vibe, you need to go out there and just, let people know there's good people out there. Just like that guy down there. His name is Andrew. He's from Affordable Truck and Trailer Service. He won't steer you wrong. And, it makes me feel good about what I'm doing because this could have gone a whole lot different for me, and it hasn't. And I thank the good Lord above. I thank I'm just thankful, and I want to let you know that. We all have a good day. I wanted to share it with you. And intervene, we can intervene because when you do good, it'll come back to you. And I'm going to leave it as that. You have a good day. God bless, and drive safe. Safe.